What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Gold Demon. We're gonna be reacting to the live stream. I'm here with like Twitch chat. There's a couple people here. It's really early in the morning, which sucks. I still feel awful, but I'm sitting here waiting for them to start the live stream because it is supposed to start now. So yeah. What's up, Bright? Refresh the page. It's starting. Can I be mod? Yeah, sure. Ah! Ads. Who cares? There's an ad. I should have refreshed the page earlier. I feel horrible.
Recently issued an
It's so loud. Jesus Christ.
Arataki, Itto. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
People see Oni causing trouble again. That'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
Come on, men. We won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki.
A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me.
Whoa.
When it gets torn, this place
What is
goes up in
this?
smoke.
Ah, that idiot Oni. What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
I don't like his English voice, I'm sorry.
There! It's showtime! Oh, coming through!
That weapon looks sick though.
Step aside. Itto's back in town.
You've had your fun. Now it's good.
Damn, bro, what's going on here?
Watch out!
That's pretty sick. My man's literally just one
The
punch man.
transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. This mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries, a vast and terrifying
Albedo
hotbed of
is,
possibilities.
people are put off
Speak
by the
it,
cold
scientist.
and don't realize that there is much to explore beneath
No
the
way.
icy exterior.
Are you here
Are
to
you-
build a snowman too? Let's combine our forces and build
Dude, I
ourselves
swear,
a huge snowman.
if that's real-
It'll be a ton of fun. What's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
I mean, this is awesome, Eula. But like,
Some of my alchemy notes are missing. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be.
Oh no! Avalanche!
what?
Albedo, what the devil do you think you were doing?
I'm sorry, what is going on here? Albedo's become evil now? Yo, okay, that's pretty sick. Now I have to know what's in the next update.
I like the snake puppy.
Super cool to see
Albedo
and Eula in Dragon's
That was
like,
all over
I
the
don't know
place,
what's
dude.
going on there, but
he
it
was
looks
using
pretty
ice
intense.
magic?
Also, can
He
we
has a
please talk
geovision,
about
like,
Bennett
what is
looking
going on?
amazing? That was I know, right? like one of my favorite parts, to be honest. I know we
And the
probably
whole
can't wait
team's
to learn
there as
more
well. You
about
got
the
Bennett,
all-new
Amber,
content we
and
just saw.
Eula.
But before we
They're
dive
a
in,
whole team. That's
let's
crazy.
give away our first redemption code.
Here, let me. There you go. There's the code for anyone that wants to see it. Hopefully, I'll have this listed out in the description. Excuse me, God. Headphone warning, right? Yeah, there you go. Can someone like put this in chat for me? Wait, that's right. I can type in chat. Okay, there we go. I put the code in chat. Copy and paste that. The Chad himself. Look at him. Just combing his hair. Does not care. Dude, I love his Escale, the little bull. It's so cool. And cute. I love that thing. He's skinny? What'd you expect?
Beetle fighting, trading card games, spinning tops, kendama, hide and seek, you name it, I can play it.
I don't like his
What do you
English
say?
voice,
Take one and we'll
to be
have a
honest.
little contest. Just
Yeah,
make
he
sure
should be
you're
more
ready to
buff
get
to-
thrashed.
He should be more buff, definitely.
Whoa.
Did you see him swing his claymore and then fix his hair?
He's
Like
so
the
stylish.
coolest dude in Inazuma.
And yet he's like kind of this goofy kid at the same time. Like hearing his words, it's so interesting, that dynamic, but I'm into it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
our
he's
first
literally
character to
Bunga Bunga.
introduce
Like,
is
come on.
Arataki Itto. As you can probably tell from the horns on his head, this guy is definitely not human.
That's right. In fact, Itto's
Oh wait,
horns are a
did you see
symbol
that
of
in
his
the bottom
Oni
corner
heritage.
next to
Just
Goro's
like the
thing?
Adepti and Liyue,
He's got his
Oni
little
are a
dog
special
there.
kind of being in Inazuma.
We have already encountered other special beings in our previous adventures across Inazuma, such as the Bake Danuki and Tengu. This time, we are adding Oni to the list.
Wait, Tengu
Aside
is a
from
special...
Ito's heritage,
Oh,
his unique
bird.
charisma
She's a
has
bird, that's
also
right.
attracted all kinds of followers to him. Word on the streets is that Itto has established his own crew, called the Arataki Gang.
Okay, so he's a
A
gang
gang
leader.
consisting of
That's-
only him
That's an interesting
and one other
twist.
person.
Yeah, but he's not quite the kind you might be thinking of. There have been some interesting stories about Itto floating around town.
Yep, he's the big guy with the horns that would play cards with kids to win all of their snacks from them.
Absolute menace.
That sounds like a kid's worst nightmare.
And apparently,
Nah, he seems
also
cool, what
won
do you
a
mean?
ramen eating contest against a certain fox-eared lady.
Right, which is another aspect of his character. He has a strong will to win no matter what he's doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. It probably explains why we see his rematch challenge to Kujo Sara on the Hanamizaka bulletin board. Oh, Sara's
Guys,
the one
they
who defeated
referenced
him
it.
and
This is crazy.
confiscated his vision under the Vision Hunt decree.
Well, enough of us just talking about him.
Actually,
Why
I'm having
don't
a
we
hard
let
time,
Itto
like, hearing it
himself
without the
introduce his
headphones on.
combat skills. Let's welcome our special correspondent, voice of Arataki Itto, Max Middleman.
Oh, he does show up.
Max.
Hey, can you hear me? Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
I'm
Arataki
covering him right now, but he's got a little
Itto
chibi
here in
version in the corner.
flesh.
There he is.
So, what are we doing? Talking about Itto's fighting style? Cool, let's get into it. Itto wields a claymore and manipulates the Geo element. He's strong, tough, reliable, a true Oni horn to toe. His normal attack performs up to 4 consecutive strikes, and when his second and fourth attacks hit opponents, Itto will gain stacks of superlative super strength. Pretty cool name, huh? Oh, another thing to note is that Itto's normal attack combo won't reset for a short time after using his elemental skill or performing a sprint, which means you can keep on swinging even after you move. When you hold to initiate a charged attack, you can use superlative strength stacks to perform Arataki Kesagiri slashes without spending any stamina. Each Arataki Kesagiri slash will consume 1 stack of superlative super strength. When the final stack is consumed, Itto will unleash an especially powerful attack. When no stacks of superlative super strength are available, Itto will perform a Saichi Monji slash. Oh, and most importantly, remember to keep your hairstyle as cool as possible, even when the wind keeps trying to mess it up. After
you
unlocking
for
the
the tip.
talent
Oh, he's still
Arataki
talking.
Ichiban, which, by the way, means Itto's the best, when Itto uses consecutive
True.
Arataki Kesagiri, his resistance to interruption greatly increases, and each slash causes the subsequent slash to have higher attack speed. So your slashes will
See.
keep getting faster and harder to stop. With another one of Itto's talents, Bloodline
There's
of the
another
Crimson
code?
Oni,
What? I already
damage of
put the first
Itto's
code there.
Arataki Kesagiri is increased by a certain percentage of
If I'm
Itto's
behind by
defense.
like a minute or
When
something,
using his elemental
that's
skill,
that's
Itto
dumb.
hurls Ushi, the young Akaushi bull, at opponents, dealing Geo damage. When Ushi hits opponents, it'll grant Itto 1 stack of superlative super
It's not my fault there was an ad and I had
Ushi
to
also
refresh the
happens to be
page.
an auxiliary member of the Arataki gang. Aw,
Okay, maybe
isn't
it is,
cute?
but still.
Anyway, Ushi is considered a geo-construct, and it'll remain on the field to
No!
surrounding opponents and draw their attacks.
That's actually bad.
But Ushi
That's
won't
actually
stick
really
around
bad.
forever. It'll flee when its HP drops to 0 or its
Okay.
duration ends. Ushi also grants Itto 1 stack of superlative super strength when it takes damage and when it leaves. Next up,
See,
let's
if it
talk
was
about
if
Itto's
it was
Oni
counted
King
as
form.
a
After unleashing his elemental burst, Royal
like
Descent,
summon
behold
entity instead of a
Itto the
geo
Evil,
construct,
Itto
you'd be
lets
able
his
to,
inner
you know,
raging Oni
have
King
multiple
emerge,
things like
using
as
his
John
Oni
Lee's
King's Kanabo in
Sealy
battle.
and Traveler
Yeah.
like
You
rock,
see that
but you
Macy swinging?
can't.
During this
But that
stage,
also means it's
Itto's
gonna
normal,
react with the
charged,
other
and
ones.
plunging attacks will be
So
converted
maybe
to geo
that's
damage
important.
that cannot be overridden. The first and third combos of his normal attack will grant Arataki Itto himself
I don't know.
1 stack of superlative super strength when they hit opponents. While in Raging Oni King state, Itto's elemental and physical resistance drop, but his attack will be increased based on his defense,
Wait.
and his normal attack speed will also be increased. Itto also has an exploration
His elemental
talent.
and physical resistance
Woodchuck
dropped.
chucked. When we have
So
Itto in our
so
party,
he also
we
has
will
a
have
downside
chance
like
to
Zhao.
obtain an additional log of wood while using attacks
Huh.
to collect wood from a tree. So,
That's
collecting wood materials will be more
interesting.
efficient. Itto's pretty slick,
Okay.
huh? Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone interact with Itto in our future adventures because he's honestly a really fun character to voice.
That
And those are all the inside
me,
deets about
that
the
is
one
very
and
interesting.
only Arataki Itto.
that's very
Zach,
interesting.
throwing it back to you.
And that's all from our special correspondent, Max Middleman. Thanks, Max.
Thanks, Max.
I
Bye,
wonder
guys.
how that's gonna
Guess
play.
that was okay,
Him
Max.
taking more damage?
Just kidding.
He looks like such
Well,
a
it's
cool
Geo
character. though.
Zhao,
Like, he's got
basically, right?
Really interesting combos and stacking and like I
but-
don't know. That just seems really cool to play.
I think it's
Totally.
interesting that he takes
Next,
more
we're moving
damage
on to
during
our
the
other new
phase.
playable character in version 2.3.
I'm not sure how that's gonna
Let's
play
see
out
him in
because
action.
that means during a shield and everything you're gonna take more damage, right? So that's gonna be pretty interesting. But defense also scales off that, so I don't know. We'll see. But here he is, Furry Boy. Wait, a portable fish? What? Wait, what? Ah, yes, it's a funny Geo thing. I like it. Oh, they didn't show him interacting with other characters.
If
Okay.
there's anything ever troubling you,
Well,
don't
besides
keep it all
Traveler.
muzzled up inside. You can always speak your mind with me. Although I can't guarantee that I'll always have an answer, I'll certainly offer you my best advice. Even when I can't muster much of a response, you can always count on me to be a good listener.
Where does abs go?
Whatever it
I thought
is,
he had abs.
I'm all ears.
Am I being skimmed from the Kokomi trailer?
Whoa.
Here
You
we go.
looks like a real good boy with a
I
big,
like him.
beautiful heart.
That he does. That he does.
Albedo's voice actor is just speaking
like
facts right now.
So, I know what everybody's wondering. Can we pet his ears?
Oh my goodness. Well, that might be a little awkward, but if anyone could pet Goro, it'd probably be the Traveler. Not you, Zach, but the
He
Traveler.
wants some pets.
Just to be clear.
I would like to scratch
Facts.
Goro behind the ears.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Come on, guys.
Anyways, with all that being said, although Goro looks really young, he's one of the most reliable characters you might ever meet.
Wait, no, hold
yeah,
on.
in fact, among
You were
the
gonna say he was
Watatsumi
old,
Island Resistance,
weren't you?
He's known as Top Dog Goro.
Right, which is interesting because Goro is still younger than most of his fellow officers.
Okay,
He
never
earned
mind.
the nickname because he's close with his troops, and the other officers are always lining up asking him for advice. And to be completely honest, Goro often doesn't know the right advice to give either. But he can't let the soldiers down, so he just gives some general pointers and responds based on his own gut feelings, which has worked pretty well, so everyone sees him as reliable.
Yeah, you know, I guess that's what
Mhm.
happens when you wear your heart on your sleeve.
But as soon as he returns to the battlefield, Goro is back to his serious general self, ready to lead the troops. Although, because Goro is still young and inexperienced, his temper can sometimes get the best of him.
He has a
Anyway,
pocket
let's take a look
fish.
at how
That's
he
the
fights.
real important thing.
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance wields a bow and holds a Geovision. His elemental skill Inuzaka All-Round Defense deals AoE geo damage and sets up his General's War Banner.
Aw, the dog paw on the banner is so
I
cute.
swear, if it's considered a
it.
Geo
Thanks, guys.
construct,
Well, this banner is more than just for show. it provides buffs to active characters within the ability's AoE based
No,
on the
it's just a
number of
summonable
party
thing?
members in field who are
Okay,
of
good.
the Geo element. So, for example, when we have one Geo party member, it grants a defense bonus. When we have two Geo party members, in addition to the defense bonus, it increases resistance to interruption. And
That's
when we have
nice.
3 Geo party members, it adds a Geo damage bonus on top of the previous
That's the
2
best
bonuses
part.
we just mentioned.
Okay, so what you're saying is the more Geo characters we have in our party, like, I don't know, Albedo, the more buffs we gain from Goro's
Albedo.
elemental skill?
Yes, that is correct. Any characters who like defense and Geo, and there's a few of them, would probably like that a lot.
Yes.
And finally...
I wonder what Geo characters
Thanks.
want
Thanks,
that.
Koi.
I
And
wonder.
finally, we have Goro's elemental burst, Juga forward unto victory. Unleashing his burst, Goro deals AoE Geo damage and creates a field known as General's Glory. Just like his elemental skill, the field provides buffs to active characters according to the number of Geo party members. What's special about this field is that it moves together with your active character and periodically generates a crystal collapse, which deals AoE Geo damage to one
Oh,
opponent.
so that's like
within its
Albedo's
AoE.
ultimate.
After
So
unlocking
that's how
the
that
talent
works. Okay.
Heedless of the Wind and Weather, Goro's
Or, sorry,
elemental
Albedo's
burst
E-skill.
also increases all party members'
That's
defense.
interesting though, because you're
And
going to be proccing
another
that
one of
multiple
Goro's
times.
talents, a favor
if you have both
repaid,
of them.
grants damage bonuses to Goro's elemental skill
Which
and
you
elemental
should.
burst based on his defense, which is great because I love seeing characters using different stats.
Wow, so that's all really cool, but I have to admit that little sidekick of his is so cute. Look at how it waves its banner alongside Goro.
I want to be its friend.
Okay, guys, focus. Come on.
I will be its friend.
So, aside from his
This is
combat-related
interesting.
talents, Goro also has a pretty useful exploration talent called Seeker of Shinies. Yes,
of what?
that's Seeker of Shinies.
The shiny.
It's amazing and it's adorable. Yes, I totally understand that. This talent displays the location of nearby resources unique to Inazuma on the minimap while you have Goro in your party.
Oh my goodness, let's go seek some shinies. It's gonna be so handy when we're farming materials in Inazuma.
Totally.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
that you
guys
haven't
like Goro
already
sound
completely
pretty
farmed
good?
up, right?
Yes.
I
Very
feel like
good.
most people have a
Very-
bunch of those
very good
farmed up
boy.
anyways.
Very, very good boy.
I knew that's where
Especially
it
if
was
they
going, and
want these characters, right?
Not disappointed.
Well, all right, now that we've had our
At least
first
what you
look
can
at our
farm
new
up.
characters, let's check out the event wishes coming in version 2.3.
All right, here's the thing.
The event wishes for version 2.3
It's
are going to be
real.
a little different from previous versions.
God, okay, tell me.
This
Tell me what are the
time, we
details.
will be opening 2 character event wishes at the same time during the earlier phase
What
of
the f-
version 2.3. They are Albedo's Secretum Secretorum and Eula's Born
This is
of
real?
Ocean Swell.
Okay, so both
Okay.
Albedo and Eula's rerun will be available at the same time, that means.
Oh.
That's cool.
I did
What
not
else we
expect
got?
this.
Yeah. Well, also in the later phase of version 2.3, the character event wish Oni's Royale will become available, featuring our 2 new characters, Arataki Itto and Goro.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
many of our viewers might be curious about the first 2 rerun event wishes, so why don't
I
we
am.
give some more
Please
details?
tell me. I
Oh yeah,
need
for
to know.
sure. With each version update, we've met many new companions on our journey. So some new players might want to get limited characters from previous event wishes, but it's probably gonna take a long time before they see their favorite character return. After collecting
Dual
and
banner?
considering player feedback, the devs have decided to push reruns forward when the timing fits the version content.
So, coming back
What?
to the 2 concurrent character
Dang
event
it, it's the
wishes in
story
version
thing again.
2.3, both will
Ah,
actually
dude.
share the same cumulative pull count toward the 5-star drop guarantee, which means
Wait,
any
what?
pulls you make on one of the character event wishes will also count towards the other. So, for
Oh,
example,
wait, they
if you
work
pulled
together.
50 times on Albedo's Secretum
That's
Secretorum
huge.
and didn't gain a single
That-
5-star
no, that's actually
character,
huge, though.
then you are still guaranteed to gain
They
at
work
least
together.
one 5-star character in the remaining 40 pulls on Eula's Born of Ocean Swell. There will be more information in an upcoming announcement
Okay.
with more details on these new wish
No!
mechanics.
Tell us
As
now!
expected, with new characters comes new storylines. Itto's
Damn
story
it,
quest,
dude.
Taurus Iracundus,
Ugh.
will be added in the new version
That's
for
like the most
travelers to
important
explore.
detail.
The
They just
Oni
leave
race
out.
once left
I mean, at
countless
least they work
figures in
together,
Inazuman
but-
legends. But how
Damn,
do
okay.
Itto or other Oni live in the current Inazuma?
Well,
For
screw
any
me, right?
players
I
interested in diving
I want
deeper
constellations,
into Itto's
but yay
backstory,
exists, so
this
I-
story quest will be a great place to start.
Sounds swell to me.
In addition to Itto's story
This
quest,
throws off my
both
whole
Goro
timeline, dude.
and Beto will be receiving their very own
Nice.
hangout events in version 2.3.
Another
That's
update
right.
with
Players are
Jinyan
gonna
getting
get an
0
inside
content.
look at
Let's
some of
go.
the secrets behind General Goro in his hangout.
Oh, and we'll be joining Captain Beto for an all-new adventure in her hangout as well.
We have quite a few new storylines awaiting travelers
Honestly,
in the new
Beto
version,
is
so
pretty
remember to
pog
save up some story keys to
for,
unlock those.
Heck yeah. If you
for a
like new
hangout event,
characters
right?
and storylines, I
I'm
bet
down
you
for
like
that.
some new weapons and artifacts in
All
version
right.
2.3.
Here's the big stuff.
New
Basically,
5-star
here's a
Claymore,
wall of
Red
text.
Horn Stone Thresher
Here's a
will
wall
be
of
appearing
text
in
for
one
you,
of version 2.3's
for
weapon event wishes.
for
Also,
the descriptions
the
of
new
these
artifact
artifacts.
sets Husk of Opulent Dreams and Ocean Hued Clam will become available in the new version.
We know what they
Players will be
do.
able to gain these artifacts through
This
a
is going to
new
be good
domain
on a lot of
located on
new characters,
Seirai
not new,
Island
but
in
a lot of
Inazuma.
characters.
Well, that's great.
And
'cause I've been
specifically
clamoring
two of
for
the new ones,
artifacts.
right?
And new artifacts always bring new possibilities
So
for characters.
yeah,
and
get ready to
great
sit in
art
this domain
combinations.
for
Yeah,
months
for
on
sure.
end if you
And now that we've
main
covered
Geo.
all the new
So,
equipment
yeah.
coming our way, we're ready to see a new deadly boss rising in the
What do
coming
you mean you
version.
covered it? You just
Let's
put it on
take
screen.
a look at the Golden Wolf Lord.
All right, well, getting scammed here. This thing looks sick. Interesting. He shoots lasers.
And that's our
Very
new open
interesting.
world boss, the Golden Wolf Lord.
Dude.
Whoa, spicy puppy snake. I love him.
I'm kind of
What's
grappling with like wanting to
spicy
fight it
puppy
and wanting to
snake?
pet it. I
I'm
don't
so
really know
confused.
what I'm
I'm
supposed
I'm
actually
going to
do.
make it my golden wolf friend.
Oh, did you guys see the tornado too? I'm like, I better not get hit with that thing.
Yeah, seeing that just made me feel winded.
Also, the size of that thing, that is one giant rift hound.
Yeah, now
Yes, it
that
is
you
pretty
mention
big
it,
out
the
there.
structures of their bodies look really similar.
Great observation. Technically, the Golden Wolf Lord is the king of the Rift Wolves, which is also the reason why Rift Hounds and Rift Hound whelps appeared in Surumi Island in the first place. As a giant, monstrous beast from another world, its subjects are tasked with making
Wait.
preparations before it descends.
From
and since
another
this monster
world?
will be a recurring boss in Surumi Island, players will be able to challenge this abyssal
Okay, this
beast
could have
at any
very
time.
interesting lore
Okay,
implications.
challenge accepted, but how do we fight it?
Well, let's give everyone the inside scoop. In combat, the Golden Wolf Lord's attacks can apply stacks of the corrosion status,
Oh my
which
god,
will
no.
cause all
Corrosion.
characters in the party to
I mean, it's kinda
continuously
obvious,
lose
but
HP.
that's so
When the
annoying.
Wolf Lord's HP drops to a certain threshold, it will summon Rift Hound alphas to provide it with shields.
Well, that just doesn't sound fair.
I mean, I think I'm up for this fight, but it does sound pretty tough.
Yeah, but don't worry. In the
Yeah,
latter
just wait
stage
till
of the
C6
fight, the
Eula
Wolf
one-shots
Lord's
it.
resistance to Geo attacks decreases, while its attack increases. So you'll have to factor that into your strategy.
I gotta do math? Okay, is there anything else I should know?
Nope, I think that's about all we have for this new monster.
All right, it's probably a good time to take a short break and give away our second redemption code.
Sounds good.
Alright, here's
All
the
right,
second
code
code.
inbound in 3,
I'll put it in
2,
chat
1.
for anyone who wants that. Might have to skip Hutao for Eula, I don't know. I mean, shoot, dude, I might be getting some Eula constellations, I don't know. I don't, like, here's the thing though. This update is filled with 2 characters I want, which is a problem because I also want Ye. And, you know, possible other characters afterwards, so this is very interesting. Plus weapons, they're probably gonna rerun her weapon, if anything. So yeah, might become
Welcome
a whale,
back,
I don't know.
travelers. Next up, we'll be giving some exclusive details on the new events coming in version 2.3. This time, we're returning to the snowy Dragonspine area to explore an
This
all-new
is sick,
event.
by the way.
Koi,
Albedo weapon?
I know that you know
Huh.
a thing or two about Dragonspine, so why don't you take the lead?
It would be my pleasure, Zach. Okay. The main event in version 2.3 is called shadows,
So you can get another
amid
crown here, which is
snowstorms.
pretty cool.
In this event,
And
the
snowmen,
Adventurers Guild
apparently.
will be holding their winter training on Dragonspine. They plan to have seasoned adventurers pairing up with newer recruits. Some of our old friends from Mondstadt will be joining to help out too. You know, like Amber and Eula.
Oh, that's cool. You see what I? They're cool because it's cold and
Yes,
Dragonspine.
Zach, I did
What if
see
they
what
put
you did
Amber on the
there.
banner?
We'll definitely need our friends to survive the deadly cold of Dragonspine.
Yep. Travelers who've reached adventure
That would be
rank
cool,
20
but
and
they're not doing
completed
that, I
the
know that.
prerequisite quests will be able to participate in the event. And you know, outside the event storylines, travelers can participate in various challenges and earn event currencies to exchange for a range of rewards.
I'm excited to chill in Dragonspine again, but what kinds of gameplay can we expect for travelers during our winter training?
The first is called agility training. Basically, it's a
Is this the
special
gliding
speed
challenge
training.
again?
Once
Oh.
you start, you need to follow the guides to proceed down a race course.
Okay, so
The
it's kind
goal
of like
is
the
to get
gliding
the
challenge
highest
that they
score
had way
possible
back.
before
That's cool.
successfully reaching the end. And your score is based on
Oh,
the
it's an
amount of time
obstacle
spent
course.
and
Okay,
the
that's
number
cool.
of insignias of adventure and insignias of conquest you're able to collect during the training.
Ooh, and it also looks like we've got some special buffs to make use of.
That is correct.
All right,
Special
Zhao mains and Kazuha
blessings
mains, where
will
you at? We
sometimes
gonna
appear
cheese this?
while you race. There are two kinds of blessings. First is the Gale Spring blessing, which will enhance your character's jumping abilities. And second is the Iron Skin blessing, which will allow your characters to shatter ice pillars around them.
I feel like Zhao players are literally just gonna cheese
so
this.
we'll need
They're
to
gonna be
aim
like
for the
triple
ice pillars
dashing with
containing
the
insignias once we have this blessing.
Oh, you are so smart. That is correct.
with
Travelers
Zhao, they got
should be
C1.
sure to make use of it. Some insignias of adventure will be hidden in the course, but insignias of conquest appear only at certain times. Ooh. You'll need to get the correct timing down and grab them throughout the challenge. Second type of gameplay is tracker training. Travelers will need to find and melt all the ice
so this is
crystal
why we
piles
have
within the
Amber.
training area to complete the challenge.
So a pyro character is
Okay,
going to be
sure.
a must for your party in this one.
Yep. But this training shouldn't be too much of a problem. We just need to be careful of the nearby enemies and surrounding environment. And our third type of gameplay is combat training.
Ooh, combat, my favorite part.
Combat training camps will
Combat.
contain lures that can be activated to begin the training session. Lures will start in a state of source cold and will emanate cold air that not only increases the rate at which sheer cold will accumulate on your character,
Oh.
but also gives nearby
Interesting.
opponents a buff at fixed intervals.
That's
Sounds
interesting.
Like this one might
okay.
be a little more intense for challengers then.
It better be hard.
But don't worry, there
need
are
hard
multiple
events.
mechanisms around the lures. Travelers can activate these mechanisms by attacking them while carrying Scarlet Quartz. Once you've activated the three mechanisms, they will change the
I like
lure
how
state to
Albedo's in the
heat
team.
source and cancel the accumulation of sheer cold. Yeah, see?
Oh,
When
cool.
lures switch to heat source mode, characters will also restore a certain amount of energy at fixed intervals. So on heat source mode, dealing damage to opponents while carrying Scarlet Quartz will unleash all the quartz energy in a single blow, dealing AoE pyro damage to the opponents.
Whew, I can already see myself searching frantically to find Scarlet Quartz in this one.
Yeah, but actually, besides looking for Scarlet Quartz in the surrounding area, you can also obtain Scarlet Quartz by defeating certain monsters during the challenge.
Yes, from cryo
All three
monsters
of
that
these
would
trainings
totally
have
drop a
multiple challenges,
flaming rock.
which may
Totally.
be completed to obtain event currencies, primo gems, and more. You can also obtain some snowman components from the tracker training and combat training.
Oh, dude, the snowmen.
So
That's a
like
nice
I'm
seasonal
broke
touch.
on enhancement
I would
ore
love to make a
and
snowman on
air.
Dragonspine.
Actually, I'm
Oh my
broke
goodness,
on
me too.
everything
Participate
right now.
in the
I've been
event to
upgrading too
collect
much stuff.
components, which can be used
So
to
this
build
is definitely gonna be
snowmen
helpful for
in-game.
me, at least.
Travelers can also exchange some of their components with their friends.
Oh,
That's
hey,
right, guys.
we're
We
all
can build
friends.
snowman.
Why don't we
Conceivably.
build them together?
We could build snowmen. I'd be down.
Yeah.
That is very exciting. And to add to the excitement, players will be able to claim rewards by building snowmen, including a new 4-star sword named
Wait,
Cinnabar
that's
Spinner.
how you get the sword?
Yeah. You want to refine this bad boy? Well,
Oh my
you can
God, dude.
collect event currencies and exchange them for the sword's refinement materials via the event shop.
Okay.
So I'm sure
That's-
players are wondering, can we keep
okay,
our
sure.
snowmen after the event's over?
Absolutely. We can bring the snowman bases and components home after the whole thing wraps up.
All right, another
That's cool.
decoration for our Serena teapot. I'm looking forward to checking out all
Building
the snowman
snowman
styles.
to get the sword.
Oh yeah, me too.
Amazing.
But you know what? Aside from all the winter training events, we'll also encounter a mysterious boss once we get further into the event story. But travelers will probably have to discover that for themselves. Anyway, I'm super excited for this event. Are you guys excited?
Yeah. And it sounds like we'll have a ton of seasonal things to do on Dragonspine. All right, next we'll be heading back to Inazuma for our next event titled Bantan Sango Case Files, the Warrior Dog.
Oh yeah, this is how you get the dog, right?
Wait, what?
What was that?
Why
Is
did
that
he
you,
bark?
Koi?
That was
No,
cringe. That was just
Corey.
cringe.
You can't blame this one on the dog.
Okay, anyway, back to our event. There have been mysterious disappearances of animals across Inazuma lately, and of course, the Traveler is there to help. According to
Wait,
the commission,
you're fighting
our
dogs?
objective is to find and
Oh,
bring
you
the
have to
missing animals
stealth
back.
around dogs.
During
Okay.
investigation, we get to find a mysterious dog which
Ninja
patrols around
dogs.
some of the missing animals.
Well, a dog? There's like a whole bunch of dogs here.
Look at
These
those
are
ninja
all
dogs,
its
dude.
canine bunshin, which are like illusionary copies.
What?
Oh, yeah, these aren't your average guard dog. They're carrying a little sword.
That's why we need to
This
sneak
dog knows
to where
Shadow
the
Clone
dog
Jutsu.
keeps the little animals and avoid being detected.
Bro, what?
Unless we want to be attacked.
That sure sounds
Why does he have
super
powers?
scary.
Yes, it does. In this event,
Okay.
travelers will obtain a gadget called the Ubiquity Net. Travelers can use it to replace their elemental skill with the net's ability. We'll use this ability on
That
the
is
indicated
a
animals to
crazy,
whisk them away. If the skill
crazy
hits a
thing.
canine bunshin, it will be stunned for a short time. Travelers can also activate smoke machines and fireworks around places of interest to cause distractions too. Throughout our investigation,
this,
we'll also
honestly.
discover numbers of animals that have been kept in cages inside places called dens of thieves. We'll need to defeat the surrounding opponents first before opening the cages and coming to their rescue. By completing event challenges, we can claim rewards including Primo Gems, so be sure to give it a try. After this event ends, travelers can complete the related world requests to obtain a brand new gadget called the Omni Ubiquity Net.
Oh,
That's
this is
quite a
how we
name.
get the other animals in
Yeah.
our Serenity.
Unlike the gadget from the event, this upgraded net has been modified using Onmyodo. It is said it can capture the essence of smaller creatures before using the net itself as a medium to replicate their forms.
So what you're saying is, we can keep pets
Gotta
with
catch them all, guys.
And well,
Pokemon.
sort of. We can use the net as a way of recreating animals that we meet in the open world and place them in our Serenity Pot.
But the bottom line is, I can be like Draff or Timmy and have an army of pigeons at my disposal.
I will
Why
accept
would you
this.
want that? But
Right.
okay.
But please note that there are some little critters who cannot be recreated using the net. Travelers may find which
I'm
animals
guessing
can
the
be
little
recreated
like
in the
salamander
archive.
things you
Yes,
probably
we're gonna
can't
get to keep some more
recreate.
animals in our realms.
Our next event is Energy Amplifier Fruition. Some of you
And, like,
may
the little
remember
things
the
that come out of the
previous
ground
Energy
in Inazuma.
Amplifier event. It turns out that
this
after
is
our
cool.
previous research, some remaining mutation stones have started to surface. In the new version of the Energy Amplifier event, travelers will need to get to the places
Wow,
of
there's a lot of
interest
big
and
events
eliminate
here.
threats there.
That's pretty nice.
But mutation stones can grant powerful bonuses to opponents, so we'll want to take care of those first before facing the enemy.
After defeating the enemies, we can open the chests to claim rewards. What's different from the previous Energy Amplifier event is that once travelers have cleared all the investigation tasks in Act 1, they'll automatically gain the Energy Amplifier and all of the Earman Soul Fruit fragments. Each act
Okay.
cleared will unlock the corresponding deceitful domain.
So we
And
start
just
out
like the
instantly
previous
with
time we
everything?
entered this event,
I
we will
think
be able to select
that's
the
interesting.
difficulty and conditions for the domains we enter, and the energy
Oh,
amplifier
yeah.
will help amplify
Time
our
to max
abilities
up the
in these
difficulty,
domains.
see if I can beat it.
The fragments you configure into the energy amplifier will determine the buffs you gain during the challenge.
In terms of rewards, there will be both first clear rewards and milestone score rewards to
This is
claim
the
in this
energy
event.
amplifier.
So you definitely don't
The
want to
one
miss
where
out
you got
on
the
those.
free Diona the first time.
Our
It's
next
that
event to
event.
introduce is
Oh.
Misty Dungeon Realm of
And
Light.
this thing.
Yeah, travelers
Misty
may
Dungeon,
remember
that's
this
cool.
one as well.
There's
Just
a
like
lot
our
of events
previous
this
Misty
update.
Dungeon
Okay,
event,
wow.
travelers will
I
use
like
the
it.
trial characters to
I really
complete
like it.
dungeon trials. You will need to find all 3 of the ancient runes in the dungeon and complete their corresponding challenges to activate the runes.
Once all 3 runes are activated, travelers
yeah,
can
this is
gain
sick.
access to the final challenge.
There are benediction mechanics with the trials, which allow players to obtain certain bonus effects.
At the same time, there are also some automated weapon systems that will detect and attack any intruders.
So travelers must use
cringe.
the appropriate reactions to temporarily disable these devices.
This time around, there will be new trial characters available and new trials for travelers to
What
challenge.
is Raiden using?
For
That's the
example,
real. She's
in the
using the
Thundershock
cash.
trial,
Okay.
Electrocharged will not
They better
only
give her the
receive a
proper
damage
set this
bonus,
time.
but also increase the rate at which your elemental skills and bursts can be used.
Well, that sounds cool, and also super helpful for finding our way through all the enemies.
This trial Raiden
And
better
don't
have
forget to finish
proper
as
gear.
many trial
Just
quests
saying.
as possible to claim more rewards. And speaking of recurring events,
And
our
this
most
thing is
popular
back.
merchant, Lieben, is coming back in version 2.3 with
Except
his goods.
he's a silly troll.
Players can search for
Right?
Lieben and submit the materials that he requests to claim rewards. And that's all we've got for the upcoming events.
That's it? Okay.
We've covered quite a bit of content already for version 2.3.
We sure did,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
buckle up, because there's more. We've got some
Paimon.
details on a fun update to the Serenity Teapot.
Right.
Go
After
back.
the version
Yeah, there you go.
2.3
Paimon is in the
update,
teapot
we will
now,
be able to
guys.
put Paimon into our Serenity Pot.
And she's got some new dialogue for us while she's in our teapot. Come and talk with Paimon whenever you have the chance.
Oh, God.
I don't think that I want to if that's what she sounds like, but I think I will take pictures with Paimon. It's not often we get to snap a photo with Paimon.
Okay. And that concludes the new version content for today.
Oh, wait, that's
That was a
it?
pretty
Dang.
good Paimon.
All right, everybody ready?
Oh, my God.
The third redemption code is on the way! Yeah!
I don't want it.
Corey, you doing?
No.
Alright, here's the code, gamers. Let me put that in chat again. I mean, I guess that's all. That's what it seems like. The amount of events and what events they're bringing back is awesome. I want to know more about the banners. At least they gave an important detail that the pity counts for both, so that's good. Yeah, Eula rerun is definitely cool. But it's so soon, so rip my primos and all my plans to save, right? So yeah.
Every journey has its end. And we are reaching the end to our special program.
Yeah, time really flies, huh?
It
Yeah.
sure does.
Don't rush. As Zhongli says.
What was that?
So, Koi and Corey, you are both first-time hosts on the program today.
True.
What do you think?
You know, it's just been such a journey for me personally, going from voicing NPCs like Draft to voicing Goro and being able to be here on this.
Wait, he was an
program.
NPC
And
voice
I just
actor?
can't wait for you guys to get to know him better. So thank you for having me, and it's been an honor.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's
you and
awesome.
Goro are two very good boys. Speaking of good boys, there's so many doggos in this update. Did you see?
Yeah, look
I'm
nice.
going to pet all of
I-
them, and then I'm going to make 10 million
I'm
snowmen.
disappointed that Itto's thing is a geo construct,
Sounds like a-
honestly.
Sounds like a good
I
plan.
really wish it
I'm
wasn't.
also super excited for the snowmen
Um,
and checking out all of their different styles.
But
And the
it is
Golden
what it
Wolf
is.
Lord looks so fierce and scary in the tornado, but I will die plenty of times, but I will enjoy it
We can
because
face it together.
yes, together. Help me out, guys.
Remember
Please.
to pack your
Yeah, no, he's gonna be
Albedo.
good. It's
I wanna
just
get
it's
Yeah,
it.
you're
unfortunate
coming with
that I think
Bring
it's
him,
unfortunate
Koi,
that that's
bring
a
him.
geo construct.
I better.
Well,
But
that's
it is
it
what it
for the
is.
special program today. Thanks for watching the Genshin Impact version 2.3 special program, and we'll see you all in
Exactly.
game.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Okay, it just ends. Okay, cool. So I want to go back and take a look at. Oh, by the way, see you YouTube. That's another video. Stay tuned for more.